A dream to move to Mexico City? Well, here's my quick guide to getting started with that process. So the first thing is, of course, to come here, spend a bit of time, see if you like the vibe, the people and all. That is the first thing to do. I would probably recommend a couple of weeks or a month or two, just so you get a better feel of the different areas. And if you really feel ready to make the move, decide you actually want to move here, then you need to decide what kind of area you want to be in. So I'm in Escandon. It's a neighbor area to Condesa, which is one of the really popular areas here. But there's also many other great areas. There's Roma Norte, there is Polanco, and many more. But of course, here it's super important you figure out what kind of vibe you like. This one is like a 5-minute walk from Condesa, where there's a lot of restaurants and a lot of cool things to do. Then the next thing is, of course, to build a network here and get some friends. I go to WeWork from time to time here. There are some really good WeWorks, so I really recommend doing that, connecting with people. And there is a good mix of Mexicans or like locals, and also different nomads or people who moved here. So that can be really great to connect with people. But of course, there's so many other events and activities you can do here that is focused on internationals. That is, looking to network basically. And then besides that, I think it's just about, know what you get into. I mean, it is a lot cheaper here. Of course, there's also some downsides, such as like the safety is a little different here. You need to be a little more careful. You can't really trust the authorities in the same way as you can in the US or other places in the world. So this is something to be aware of and need to, which is accept to live with. I mean, you don't really feel it on a daily basis, but sometimes things works a little different here. And I don't always like it, but that's part of being in Mexico. I mean, no country is perfect, so that's also something to be aware of. And then, of course, you also need to look into what visa you're going to get. The important thing, of course, is to get a visa here sooner or later. You don't need to get that right away, but if you make the decision to stay, then you should look into that, because you don't want to get in trouble, of course. So, but it should be relatively easy for a lot of people. So when you are ready for that, then that's something you should definitely also do.